So first of all, I have a little bit of a cold, so if I cough, I apologize in advance. And I'm going to be speaking in English, just like Dahlia spoke in Hebrew, but somehow we make it work. I use the Google Translate and all that. So when the war broke out and October 7th broke out, we had just been in Israel for Sukkot, and we had just, by random act of God, I don't know, we got out right before the second days, but I have a lot of family in Israel and a lot of friends in Israel and cousins and people in the army and Haredi and not religious and runs the gamut. And I just, we travel a lot and we come to Israel twice a year, but we were supposed to go to Panama in January. And I looked at my husband, I said, I don't want to go anywhere else. Like, why are we going? Like, I want to be in Israel. And we looked at the tickets and the price was whatever, it was crazy, but we said, we have to go and we have to do stuff. We have to start doing stuff. So I sent pizza to the IDF, and my husband looked at me, he's like, Essie, we're spending money on pizza for the IDF. And I'm like, well, we got to do something. So when this opportunity came about, Mishpacha, it just felt so right, where I'm not just writing a check and I'm not just, even just helping or sending duffel bags, which is all important. I'm not negating that. But to actually meet people who live in Israel, who give us the opportunity to come and visit, you're our brothers and our sisters. So when someone asked me, like, do you have anybody in Israel? Do I have anybody in Israel? I have 7 million people in Israel. They're all my family. So and my husband, I've never seen him smile so much in his life. And I want to tell you that what was so meaningful. So although we do come to Israel twice a year, we booked an extra trip. So yes, we've only come twice. We're coming again for Sukkot, B'li Ayin Hara, near Hashem. But we came in January, and when we met Yedidya and Dahlia and her family for the first time, Yedidya, we actually didn't meet in person the first time because he was in Gaza and Lebanon and all over the place. But we did Zoom with them, which was kind of cool, in the tank and all the things. That was pretty wild. But what was so meaningful was meeting the family in person and coming there. And Dahlia just opened up her home like we were family, and it felt right. It felt like we were home visiting our relatives. And so hearing stories and looking around, it was amazing to connect, on Zoom every week, but in person, it just felt so good. And I've never seen my husband smile so much in his life. And doing this work is just so meaningful. And I want to tell you that, when people think about every single day when you get up, what is the reason for us being on earth, really? And when you think about it, it's so that we leave an impact, that we leave this world a better place than what we found it. And what better way to have a meaningful life is to help someone across the pond, across the ocean. And we're Jewish, and that's what we all have in common. And for me, to help another Jewish soul, to help an Israeli, to help somebody like this is just so rewarding to me. And I want to thank you, Abby, and everybody on the team for creating this family. I feel like you're all our family, and we can all help each other, and it doesn't have to end when the war ends. Now I have a family. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Dahlia and Yedidya, for opening up your home. And we continue to Zoom, and we will continue to see each other in person, Yirtzeh Hashem. And we love you, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Esty. Thank you, Dahlia. Dahlia, really very emotional to hear those words. I want to remind us that now